Make it boy, girl, boy, girl.
Like,
And I'm cool with it. It's for the whole
just
appearance
for
and
the yeah,
stuff,
for how it look.
yeah.
What you mean, boy, girl, boy, girl?
How she
Like
got
how
it now.
sitting.
You saw how me and Irma was us two over there, the girls.
Oh,
So she just wanted to like balance it.
And yeah, so to make it balanced. Man in between.
oh, you talking about for the set?
Let's go.
Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. And I'm like also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. And I'm like also ATL. Get in there. 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 Also ATL. And I'm like also ATL. Get in there. Also ATL. Get in there. Also
Mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mic check, mic
yeah.
check.
Yeah. Anybody else doing in the mic checks? Everybody done checked in? Kim?
Hey,
Now pull it up towards you. Pull it up towards you so you can get comfortable. From the bottom, right there.
This one.
Yep. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't never in my life seen nobody ask for a Twizzler.
Right.
Ever. This is something new. That is crazy. I love
did.
that. All right.
Mine.
Lab, can you hear everybody? You can hear?
Yeah, pull it closer so they can hear you. Yeah, pull it to you. Where you can get comfortable. Lift it up. Lift it up. Come on now.
I'm not trying.
Okay, now pour the mic.
I'm thinking that this thing right here. Okay, so they're going. Okay.
Yeah, that's the cover. Yeah. All right.
We good.
Give me a minute. Get you ready?
We good.
Okay.
Tap in.
Wait a minute. We already live. I thought we had an intro.
Yeah,
We
I'm sorry.
Hey. Welcome back. It's Sunday, and it's the Real Atlanta Podcast. We're here today. We got part 2 of the relationship going on in here. Okay, we got 6 members, but one is on his way. But we got to go ahead and start because he's slow poking around. We got right here to my left, started with Miss Mix-a-Lot herself, Donna Cameron.
What's up?
We got my Colombian brother over here. He just tapped in, you know what I'm saying?
Just touched down.
Mr. Dewan Mooney Robinson.
That's right.
Take your shot, baby. Hey, right next to my next, we got here my sister right here, Kimberly B.
All right.
Oh my God.
And then we got right here, got all black everything over here. Got Irma Jean.
Oh, you did that. You so good.
Hey, listen, man, we came back, man. We said we was gonna chill for a few weeks and try to
Who
get
are you?
Oh, I'm the man with the plan.
Okay.
Let's go.
What we call? What should we call
Chris
you?
here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Aye.
y'all already know who I am.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
But listen, though, we came back. We said we was gonna wait, right? We was gonna wait a few weeks to try to get something going to keep this panel going and talk relationships. So we're gonna crank it out. We're gonna crank it all the way up.
Hey, Mary,
First thing we're gonna talk about today is accountability.
accountability.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta have accountability for yourself because you know
Mary, do we have accountability, Mary?
yeah, you can't lie to you. So you know what I'm saying? So Donna, hey, what you think about accountability?
That's a good topic for you,
Man,
Chris.
let me tell you something. One thing about it, I always tell folk, God don't bless who you pretend to be. He actually protect and bless who you truly are.
Right.
So regardless of what it looked like to anybody else or anything like that, like accountability gets even more important as you get older. Because you have, especially if you have children or somebody looking up to you, because they see you take full accountability of a situation and apologize or whatever it takes for that situation. Trust me, they look at you different.
Right. So accountability in a relationship, what you think, Moon?
Same thing. I believe you have to look yourself in the mirror. Like I've always vowed not to lie to me,
Yeah.
and I'm not really a lying person. My lies come from not putting you in my business.
Right.
Right.
Mm.
Like I'm not
Okay.
gonna volunteer no lie to you, but if you ask me something, I might tell you that's not true. So, you know what I'm saying? So for me, that's always protected me, whether it's right or wrong or not.
Yeah.
Like that's always protected me,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what I stand on. So I've always vowed not to lie to myself. Like Donna said, God gonna bless who you are.
Right.
So I ain't never
Yeah.
trying to pretend to be nothing else. I'm just always gonna be me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And be okay with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because everybody don't deserve to really know, you know, your true self, being honest with you. And some people want to know to take advantage of you. So,
So what we're saying over in a relationship though, in accountability. So I'm just saying like you and your partner or you or whoever you try to do in a relationship, the accountability got to be, you know what I mean, both of those, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you want them to know, you know, so
at a certain pace, but
okay.
Yeah, not everything.
yeah, not at a certain pace, because just being honest with you, man, some people, like me personally, I don't believe anything lasts forever. Not,
Yeah.
you know, when it comes to relationships too, I don't believe anything lasts forever. So
That's why they
it's
tell you
just-
live in the moment.
Exactly. See, I appreciate experiences. You give me an experience and we'll take it to a whole nother level, but just being honest with you, just some folks ain't worthy, man. That man's come off in 3 months and you looking like, whoa, I don't share way too much with this.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Man, come on, quick.
Yeah.
So now at that point we backpedaling.
Exactly.
Cause I see where we at now.
Exactly.
Like, no, I done shared too much.
Yeah. So you just
Yeah.
want, you just want to be careful, man. You want to, you know, in a relationship when it comes to accountability, you just the obvious, you know, you want it to be straight, but in depth, nah, man, you got to wait a few months at least.
What you think, Kim?
Accountability, if you are not truthful, if you're not honest from the beginning, there cannot be accountability. So I get a whole lot of people that they're not willing to be trustworthy and honest. So how can you have accountability? You can't have this without that. I get that a whole lot. Somebody want to share like these bits and pieces of them with me, but not the real full truth.
Yeah, man.
So
you
that way,
can't
so
take it.
at that point, I'm just dealing with what you want me to deal with, type shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you dealing with somebody in moderation, right? So you know at the beginning you ain't really dealing with them like you kind of are at the end. So in the beginning you dealing with them in moderation, and when you dealing with somebody in moderation, it's a lot of things that you ain't gonna realize until later on. So it's kind of like a catch-22. I don't know.
But what I wanted to be, and I shared it with Chris earlier, what I wanted to end up being is that if I go on a date with you and I say, hey, are you married? Are you in a committed relationship? Are you these things and stuff? I want you to be as truthful. I want you to be like dead ass
Oh,
truthful with me,
yeah.
because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way that helps me to move how I need to move.
Yeah.
Either I'm going to be accepting of that
Yeah.
that you with somebody or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But give me the opportunity to put it all out there on the
Yeah.
that's on this even playing field.
Yeah, don't
So
take
that
my-
way
don't take away
I
my
know how to
options.
fuck with you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Or not. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
ask
But if
you-
you
I'm
but
with you.
but if you lead me in this direction that's false, that's all I got to go on. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Let me know
I
up
feel you
front
on
so
that.
that way I can be like, hey, I can fuck with it.
Man,
You 50 years old, right?
I'm 51, just turned 51.
51. Let me ask you this. I want all the ladies to answer this.
Okay.
All y'all ladies. What percentage of ladies you think is okay when we tell y'all the butt naked truth?
Mm-hmm.
What's your percentage you think that shit work out in our favor when we tell y'all the honest to God, unadulterated truth? What percentage do you think
But
it work out in our
listen,
favor?
what does that matter? Because
Hold on,
listen,
because it don't work. In my opinion, it don't work out in our favor when we tell y'all the truth. Like y'all in here, like I always tell my best friend, you 1% of women don't be thinking like that. Don't always
And
put
Chris
herself
said the
out there
same
like
thing
that.
about
That's what
me.
I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all are anomaly, right? So what I'm saying is, I just think me, Lab, and Chris, and all the men out there will say that shit don't work out in our favor, and we tell y'all the whole
Well,
goddamn truth.
but you
Ho, what you think love? Love is a selfish act. Ho,
Worried about you.
is love not a selfish act, though?
I'm not talking about love. We talk about accountability.
But relationship with all that is love, though.
I'm just saying, that's a selfish thought to say, oh, it's not going to turn out in my favor.
No.
Or as, hey,
Okay.
it's not going to go the way I want it to go.
But hold on, what I'm
That's what that
saying,
means,
what I'm
right?
saying is, how many times do you think a man have told a woman the truth and it have worked out in favor? Like without her bringing
see,
it up in the
that-
emotional
that
moment,
shouldn't
because
matter.
emotional intelligence is very key. Because the reason why it's very key, because in your most vulnerable state where you want to bring that shit up, you don't supposed to. If I done told you the whole goddamn truth, don't bring that shit back up and use it against me now. But women do that. I'm not saying men don't do that shit either.
nah, but women.
I'm not saying people do it.
But you
Women
know
do
what?
it, though.
Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. I get what he's saying because he has probably exposed this shit to women and the whole nine stuff like that, and the pushback that he get from them,
Okay.
and the pushback that he gets from these women. You know what I'm saying? So we want guys to be upfront and stuff like that. So when they tell us, "Hey, this is what it is," like he say, you get like 90% of the pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like, but listen, you got to still do that because that 10% probably is the motherfucker you need to be fucking
Right,
with.
for real.
Keep living in your truth. Don't not keep doing that. Keep living in your truth.
You think
That's for
about
real.
it,
I
if
want you to do that. Like
That's
for
right.
real.
If a woman like you, you ain't got to tell a woman now lie. That motherfucker gonna lie to herself, and that's just what it is.
And the older I got, I can go with that. The older I got,
Yeah.
So you think she's so then if she
But they
goes
still
to
ain't answer the question. Do you think the average woman can handle the whole truth?
At our
no,
age,
without
I
bringing-
do.
Now at
I
my age, I do. And that's why I ask stuff up front. And I say, hey, are you married? Are you this, that, and the other? Because I want to know these things.
And if you blatantly lie, I won't deal with you because
But
I
listen.
gave you the opportunity.
But listen, you never know what my negotiable is. You don't try me now. Let me see.
Exactly.
Because
For
you don't
real.
know. But if you be upfront with me,
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? What I'm willing to deal with.
That
And I'm
might
being
be-
for real.
Especially when my children was young, man. It's so crazy because the situations, like, I tell anybody, I dealt with a dude for 8 whole years, right? Wasn't in no committed nothing, but it worked for me because I had children. I had young children. I wasn't trying to be caught up. I didn't want them around my children. You know, like it was a lot of factors
right.
that was in it. So, man, you tell me the truth, that might be the best thing going for me in my situation right then.
Yeah.
So like if that like you saying, so that goes balls on down with accountability. If you tell the person up front,
Yeah.
so you can't be like, hey, you didn't know it.
Right, you can't
already
take
knew-
away a
you already
person's
knew what's
options
going
and be
on.
all right.
So you be
Like,
accountable
no.
for what you go through.
Right,
You
right.
go through the bullshit with it. Hey,
That
you in
you
for the
signed
ride.
up for
I
it.
think marriage-
Exactly.
I told you.
I think
Exactly.
marriage and all that, yeah, you should be okay with that. What I'm saying is, if you tell a woman, yeah, I'm fucking 6-7 women, I just think the average woman ain't really
No, go
dealing
back.
with
If
that type of-
about the marriage, go back.
Would
What you
even
say?
be
Hold
sleeping
on.
with 6 or 7
Hold
women?
on.
I'm just saying, I think marriage and relationship is never
That
a man
shit
should lie
sound
about.
crazy.
I think a man should always tell a woman whether he married or not, like got a girl, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying the other parts of his life, I don't think women can naturally
Oh.
handle that part. I ain't talking about the marriage or I'm in a relationship. I'm saying if he
Man, I
living
think
a
women
playboy
can handle it.
lifestyle, it ain't about handling. What I'm saying is, it never work out in his favor because the moment you ain't available for her, oh yeah, you fucking with the mother, or you doing this to the thing. That's what I'm saying. We talking about. See,
Oh,
what
so-
I'm saying
yeah.
is,
So you
what I'm saying is,
playing-
most
you-
women really can't
Yeah.
handle that real shit. Marriage
Yeah.
and relationship, that shit is
Man,
simple and calm.
I
It's simple and
can't.
black and white. But hey, man,
They say
look,
you gotta
I
get
don't
it. Hey,
really-
somebody on the screen say you gotta get them a choice.
Yeah,
You gotta give them
man,
a
you
choice.
can't take away a person's
But
choice.
here's the thing, though,
I hear
Chris.
that.
do that.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
Chris. And
I
I
hear
would
that.
add, marriage and relationship, yes.
Right,
Hold on, marriage and
right.
relationship, yeah, but here's the thing of it though. And we all gotta understand it, man. All my gain come from a woman. Man, women will take shit to the grave. They want a nigga to tell her to. Y'all will take shit to the grave. Y'all ain't telling no nigga the whole fucking truth. So we got to stop that shit today. We're going to stop it today. Give me another shot, Chris. Because women going to take it to the grave.
One thing about it,
Because guess what?
I agree.
If Donna and Kim and 100 real and everyone in real, they can fall out today. She's still going to be like, I ain't going to tell that
I ain't gonna
bitch
tell
dirt
on
dog.
her.
secret.
I'm not
That's
gonna
me.
tell on her.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell on my
Hey, man.
dog.
But hold on though. A
I'm
woman
all
will
the
tell
secrets.
a woman will tell a man, look, that tell me the truth is gonna be okay. His ass gonna get vulnerable and tell the truth, Chris, right?
Oh yeah.
Most time gonna tell the truth, but that woman, she can cry dirty tears. I ain't doing no hell no. And be lying like a motherfucker.
Oh, for real.
Y'all the best listen, y'all the best in the world at what you do.
Yeah, man,
Listen,
you know.
I'm okay with that. All I'm saying is that I know for a fact that y'all will probably tell 98% of the truth. That 2% because y'all know a nigga can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? 2% might get you killed or a black eye.
Let me tell you
But
something.
a
My
man
goal
will
is
tell the
always to get up out these situations alive.
See what I'm saying?
So I ain't gonna lie though, but I won't blatantly lie. I will set myself up to bed to get up out of there alive, but I ain't gonna
You know
lie.
what I'm saying?
Can
Men
y'all
will
hear me?
fall for
Yeah,
that.
okay.
They'll tell us the truth. I can deal with it. Everything will be okay. Look, if you don't tell me, I'm out of here. He be so weak and gone. He gonna tell the truth and boy her ass on goddamn notice ever since then. It'll never be the same. All I'm saying is, once you tell a woman the truth, it's never the same.
In your mind.
Speak
No,
that
we
shit,
talking about
bro.
overall. Nothing in life is all or none. I'm not saying overall. If you take 10 situations, you tell the woman the truth, your ass is grass, and her ass is always in her memory bank.
Yeah, I
But
believe
if
that.
a woman tell the man the truth, we'll forgive y'all, man. More so than y'all
Man,
forgive us.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm saying
I didn't
more so
know
than
so
y'all
many.
forgive us, though.
I honestly didn't know so many men forgive women for the things that they forgive them for. It wasn't until I turned 40, and this is no lie, and I would hear men say, "Well, I forgave her," and I'm like, "What? Like you forgave that?" See, I'm one of them kind of people. Well, in certain things, it's non-negotiable for me. So to be perfectly honest with you, if I catch a man, if he forgave me, and I mess around and catch him doing what I was doing, I'm gonna show his ass what he should have did to me when he caught me.
See what I'm saying? And see did what I'm saying.
I'm just being straight up with
It's a
you.
lot of y'all savages out here like that though.
So don't.
You say savages.
Somebody,
But
hey,
that's savage
we got come and say
though.
the truth is overrated.
She's not a savage person, but she's
Man,
a
most people done left here over the truth. Let me tell you
Yes.
something. More people have been unalived over the truth. More people have left this earth over the truth. That's why I say sometimes, just being honest with you, I ain't got to know everything. I'm one of them. I don't have to know everything. But when I ask you something,
When I ask you something,
I'm gonna need the truth
That's 'cause
it's
I wanna
something that
know.
done put it on my radar. It's something that done put it on my radar. And
because
tell me
we
the
are
truth.
giving this thing for females and males.
Yeah.
We're giving this
Yeah.
good intuition. So I feel this way. So
Right.
baby, let me bring this up.
That's right.
But I don't want you to shun me or none of that because I'm bringing this up because I just want to know.
Hey fellas, don't tell
Know what
the
I'm saying?
truth unless she asks you if you married or got a girl. Anything else, a woman do not deserve 100% truth because you're never gonna get 100% truth
What
from that
is
woman.
something else that you ask? Wait a minute, Kim. What is something else that we would ask a man? I'm just trying to.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of, are you
Yeah.
married? Do you got kids? I'm not saying those are
Yeah, the common-
those are humanitarian shit that
yeah.
you should not shine away from.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in other thing, hey, you and Chris were on a trip last week. Hey, did you fuck any girl there? Hell no, baby.
Oh no, hell no! I would never
just
ask a
saying,
nigga
don't
no
tell no
shit
truth.
like that. I wouldn't even.
But you
I
do
wouldn't
have
even-
people that do that though. You do have females. that-
Hey, look,
Oh,
hey,
no.
hey, listen.
If we
got-
ain't in no committed relationship, I ain't going.
We got a female on. She said most time women ask questions they already know the answer.
Pretty much.
Wait a minute.
That's
yes.
That's right. So that's why it's important for
my
us
God,
not
we
for
do.
the man to lie. Like that's why it'll bother us to know in if he lied about it because it's like it's some reason why it's on my radar. Like that. I ain't just woke up and thought of this.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I
let me ask
did.
y'all-
Yeah,
hold on,
it's
let me ask you
And
this,
even
though.
and even for him, he didn't wake up with this shit in his goddamn stomach and feeling like that.
They're
I
right.
think women,
For real.
I think most dudes, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm basing this off my experience.
Mm.
I think most dudes are terrible liars and they underestimate their women. Because I naturally think that women are naturally smarter than men, right? So there's certain dumb shit I be listening to my friends be like, boy, when the fuck she going for this?
Right,
You
she
think
ain't even
is,
go-
but I'm telling
right.
you, she not. So I think when women do that oftentimes, when they be asking certain shit that they already know, they know this dumb ass nigga told this stupid lie that don't make fucking sense, and she gonna entrap his ass even more.
Right.
Cause we be thinking we telling a good lie, and I be listening to that shit like, hold on, what you told her? I be like, bro, I'm telling you,
Hey, man,
that
let me
shit
tell
don't
you, let me
sound
tell you,
good to
though,
me,
it be crazy
and I
'cause-
know women are smarter than me, but she ain't going for that shit. I'm telling you, that would be the problem here.
You can sit there.
Oftentimes women deal with
Listen,
dumb
bro.
niggas
Listen,
that
bro.
don't
Let me
mind.
tell you some real shit about the accountability. You can sit there with a person and when they saying something to you, right? It's the female, male, whoever. They saying it to you, and you know damn well they telling the truth, right? And you sitting there looking goddamn crazy as hell, so you like, how the fuck she know this shit?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. And you go to the back of your mind pondering, and you don't say nothing, and she just be looking at you, shaking your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I know.
Cause she
You
know
know-
you though. It's your behavior and your. It's like this, Chris.
Mannerisms,
It's like this, Chris. You grew up in the same era I grew up in.
Yeah.
You hustling, you hanging out doing that and third. You think at any time that any woman you dealing with don't know you mess with another woman, bro. You get money. Hang on, let that be for real, dog. So
Well,
that's the
yeah,
simple.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Women ain't stupid,
but
man.
that ain't. But not just that. And that's why I always tell people, sex is a big deal. When you lay down with a woman, and y'all exchange powers, you giving her a certain power from just that. You just and
You
when
giving
it's
a piece of
repeated-
yourself.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
when you repeatedly
So then
give
she
yourself.
becomes a part. She becomes a part of you.
Yep.
So therefore, she can think like you.
Yep.
It's the energy exchange.
It's the
Yeah.
energy exchange, and that's what a lot of people kind of discount. But
And men are more creatures of habit than women. We
Yeah.
are more creatures of habit than women. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is why when I do get in a relationship, I don't cheat because I don't know how to cheat because I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to be remembering lies and patterns, so I can't do it. I'm being honest, I can't do it because I don't care
That's the
enough.
most thing you have to do. Like when you're trying to be accountable for your lies.
right,
Because you're trying to lie and cover up that lie and cover that lie. You
And
forgot
you
to say
got to
that
keep
lie.
doing
And you
it,
keep doing it. You keep
yeah.
doing it.
And that's why I
And
that
can't
shit
it's
so
do
not
it.
much
even
hard
being
work.
accountable to yourself when you're doing that.
exactly.
Right,
but,
right.
but most
Okay.
men don't
Yeah,
understand that
and
until
that's
they have
honesty.
to.
So you lying to yourself as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
you
don't-
lying to yourself so good, you think you're telling the truth.
Let me ask y'all this since y'all all of age now. Do y'all honestly think, forget about, you know what I'm saying, real, we just talking about real life. Do y'all honestly think that men are created to be with just one woman? Let's just be real.
I don't think
I
women are either.
don't. I
All
don't.
right,
what you-
I think
said.
everything is vice versa when I talk.
Hey,
Everything's vice versa.
seriously.
hey, bro. So what you
I
saying?
don't.
What you saying right there is all a part. This next part about what's your expectations. So you saying that a man's not expected to be with one woman.
No, what I'm saying, no. In our culture that we live in, it's been tailor-made
Westernized.
for it, right?
Westernized.
Yeah.
It's just all about
And our
control.
true nature of who
Yeah.
a man is, and as a woman, right? A man would be arrogant and egotistic to think he fulfill his woman everything.
Everything. Thank you.
She is a fool if she think that she fulfill
I
our
agree.
everything.
I agree.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
'cause I'm just
Men
trying to
more
fulfill
likely
enough.
can't handle
I
that.
ain't trying to fulfill everything.
We want her to expect that women, I mean, we ain't made to be one woman. But if she say, well, nigga, we can't handle that part of it. though.
No,
This
seriously.
one
just
takes a
saying.
village. You
Yeah.
said that one takes a
We
village.
can't
Let me
handle
tell you
that
That
part
one
of
takes a
it.
village.
It's all about how you handle it though. Like just being honest with you. It's a lot of man, there's so many women that sign up to be side pieces. They don't even want the whole nigga. They don't want the whole man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Like you not gonna get on my nerves. Like I'm one of them advocates for that. You not getting on my nerves.
So
I
listen,
don't
Donna.
care about who you deal with. Do
Donna,
it.
it goes back to the 80-20 rule. So when you got this guy that coming over and doing a 20 thing, so he good. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We solid. We doing this thing or whatever. So once that goddamn bitch release him from that, and he becomes,
Boy,
and he
ain't no-
becomes that
ain't
80,
no trading places, baby.
and when he becomes that 80, you like, God damn it, I see what this bitch was talking
Right,
about. Be
right.
careful what you ask for.
I'm telling you,
Be
that's
careful
why-
what you
Hey.
ask
I know
for.
what I
'Cause
signed
that
up
80
for.
could become
I know
your
what I
20.
signed
That's
up
not
for
what you
with every
want.
man.
Since-
Dead
honestly,
ass.
Since y'all ain't reading the comments, because I was fixing the mic.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what's
Slick
up?
say, so we're supposed to be putting up with cheating mates?
I mean, that's what if that's what you want to do,
Be the-
you don't have to.
I say be the requirement of what you require. So if
Yeah.
you don't want me out here doing what you doing,
you can't do
don't
it.
do. Because if you razzle, I'm a dazzle, and it's just that plain and simple. So
you rouse mama down.
See, the thing-
Straight up.
See, the thing of it is when men having different women, we just gonna say in biblical days, right? It wasn't about lust and sex. If Donna married to my brother and he dies, I take Donna on as my wife so Donna won't be captured and raped and used by somebody else, right? Not my wife for sex. No, I'm saying same thing happened to you. Like if you're my wife, all of it ain't for sex. So people like, oh, they had these many wives. It ain't just for lusting and sex, and it's for protection and different reasons as to why that woman became his wife, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, playing a part, you know what I'm saying, in the castle, right?
That's the importance
So
of
it ain't
being
about
truthful.
right. It ain't about the lustful part and the sex part, right?
Nowadays, I would do it for
So, but
financial
from
reasons.
I was just about to say, but see now,
And a lot of people do
it's
it for
sale.
financial reasons.
Like it's kind of like it ain't for sale, but you ain't getting it away. It's a hard pill for women these days to really kind of deal with when it comes to the finance part of it, because one thing about it, if I was a man, I wouldn't want nothing free. I wouldn't want no free sex. I wouldn't want nothing free from a
You
woman.
think that's set free?
No,
It is a cost. It's still a cost.
I wouldn't want
Bullshit
to
is a
deal-
cost.
Yeah, and for real, like on average, I wouldn't want to deal with nobody that's messing with me for free. Man, that shit comes so many headaches.
That shit hard.
Hey,
But
y'all
listen,
wanna- I mean, get a
go
number out real
ahead.
quick.
It is.
Hey, you want to call in 678-740-9894. Live call in at 678-740-9894.
So Chris, what you and Alma never said anything about accountability in relationships. What did you?
I started off.
I agreed on what y'all
What you mean
said
by that?
about it because honesty and accountability go hand in hand.
Okay,
And you know, you have to be responsible for yourself, and ain't nobody got your back but you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be truthful to yourself, and you have to take accountability for the things that you do or say.
That's all I'm saying. Accountability is your, you know, so you got to be accountable for yourself.
Internalizing,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, you know, so the next part is like expectations. You know what I'm saying? Expectation, because you can have a person at a level that you think they're supposed to be at, but they're not at that level. And you can put a person on a pedestal, and they're not on a pedestal.
think
Well,
it's
I
something
just
wrong with that.
feel like you can't expect yourself from other people.
Right?
And what I
Definitely
mean is, if I say something to you and you say something back to me that offends me, I can't really be mad about that because I shouldn't have expected you to say something that I would say. You know what I'm saying? So I can't look for myself in other people. You know,
Right.
and so,
I understand that, but I'm saying, but you're not gonna look, because you know you're not gonna get yourself. I'm saying, but you expect this person to be this way. Like you
Yeah,
gotta,
but see-
you gotta get your mate.
most of the time when we congregate like this, it's still a reflection of ourselves.
Right. Most definitely.
You know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely,
I
most
can see
definitely.
myself in everybody in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's some kind of relation.
Right.
So if I say something to Donna and she says something back, I would expect her to say it like this and not like how she said it.
Right.
That's because
Oh,
I'm looking
okay,
for myself
okay.
in her.
Right, right,
You
for
know
sure,
what I'm
for sure.
saying?
I
That's
got
what
you.
I mean.
That's a good analogy.
Okay.
I think one of the problems is that we're having nowadays that I see is that when women say, "Oh, a man should do this, a man should do that," and when men say it too, because if you got to tell a man how to be a man, 'cause first of all, a woman can't tell a man how to be a man,
Right.
and a man can't tell a woman how to be a woman.
Right.
So when we get into doing that, I think we fail from the jump when we start doing that, because
Off
if you
the
got to
rip.
tell a man how to be a man and what he should do, he definitely ain't the man for you.
Ooh, honey.
You should never have to tell a man
Absolutely
that, because a man, in my opinion,
Yeah.
the core nature of a man, if we can afford it, we not never asking to go half on them. We not asking for nothing if we can afford it. We're gonna do it if we can afford
That's
it, right?
true.
Yeah.
Right, right,
All
right.
the things that women say a man's supposed to, how he's supposed to do. If we got it, we're gonna do all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Suppose
However,
like,
though,
what?
when you do get with this man, I think every woman should know if he wouldn't get a second job, if need to be for the support of the family. Is he willing to go get training on the job, to elevate in the job if he need
Right.
to do?
But
We
see,
skip all these steps when we have sex so fast.
yeah,
we skip
I absolutely
everything.
agree, and
The
that's
man don't know certain
It
thing about a
clouds your
woman because he need to
thinking.
know too,
That's
like,
right.
baby.
Yeah.
Remember on the last show when I was
Jumping
saying
in.
that I would make a man wait it out, and y'all were like, "What? He definitely dealing with somebody else." I don't give a damn about him dealing with nobody else. He ain't hunching on me. I don't need that residue from whoever he dealing with. All I'm saying is, you wait it out long as you can.
Yeah.
Wait it out long as you can, because for real, sex do cloud your judgment. It clouds your vision.
It do.
And when
Especially if it's good.
exactly, especially if it's good.
You hear me?
Especially if you got strong wife. Exactly.
They clown
Hey,
us.
you be like,
And
but
then you know
I
what?
said,
Let me give
Definitely
you an
bullshit.
example of clouding your thoughts.
mhm,
I'm coming
This is
from
definitely
out of
clouding
town,
judgment.
thinking about, boy, I just left. My
mhm.
mind was gone, and I was running
I
over the damn
know.
cones on the damn street.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, oh my God.
My auntie did that one time, and she never dealt with that man again for real.
No.
She did that one time. I never forget. I was a young girl though, like I was a teenager, and she was telling my mama, and my mama was like, she was like, I don't know about him, but my auntie was like, she knew then
Dang.
that he would have way too
That's-
much
yeah,
control,
too
right?
much
Yeah.
power.
She got the hell up out of there.
Yeah.
Like straight up, and that when we
Yeah.
older, for real. Now that we're older and we talk about it, because she ended up getting married and stayed married for 30 years till her husband passed, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we talk about certain things now, and she just like, boy, this shit so different.
Mm.
Like she just like, this different. I just don't think, you know. And it's like her expectations of the next man will probably lie with the husband she
Yeah.
had for 30 years
Yeah.
because you stayed with somebody that long, so you had to be doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her expectations for her next mate probably do kind of align with what she had for all of those years. And just being honest with you, it don't really.
It ain't gonna add up.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
Lab,
no,
let me
do
ask,
it
hey,
no
Lab,
more.
let me ask you this, Lab. Do you have it in you to give all of you to another woman again that you gave your wife?
No.
No.
I was married for 25 years.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't have it in you. To
I just
give all
don't
your
think. I
son.
just don't think that. To be
That's-
honest with you, I
that's
don't
just
think
so-
men or women have it in them to be faithful to each other. I don't care how hard we say, oh yeah, if she cheat, I'm gonna cheat. I think naturally that men and women are cheaters. Just
But you were faithful though.
Man,
I was
I
very
can-
faithful,
I
but
was gonna say,
I
I
was
can be
married
faithful,
young.
though.
I was married at 17, and I stayed married all the way to my 40s. And I believe that, once I found out that she was cheating, I believe she probably was cheating the whole marriage. But the thing is that I just don't think that, especially in today's society, I don't care if you just got a little friend you talk to every now and
Right,
then.
right.
People don't realize what cheating is. If you're talking to this friend,
Oh,
and I'm
man.
going to say just from a man's perspective, if you're talking to this friend and telling them personal things about you,
Right.
and maybe then that man is just sitting back waiting for his opportunity.
Exactly.
In my eyes,
Man,
and a lot
y'all
of
better
people
get
say
a journal.
no,
Exactly.
And quit
no,
talking to folks
no,
about your personal
no.
business.
They'll people say, no, that ain't true, that ain't true. But I just believe as a man, we always looking for an opportunity. Now, I
Exactly.
think Donna and
Exactly.
Man,
I think
I'm
Donna and
super
Mooney are
faithful.
different breed because they don't,
No
people
man,
always say, oh, Donna and Mooney, they
no man
but
I've
they just
ever
different
dealt
friends.
with
You get what I'm
felt
saying? But
threatened.
I just don't think that
Felt threatened by my male
women and
friend.
men have it in them to be faithful. It's just too many opportunities out there to cheat, and most times it's going to be taken. That's just my perspective on. That's why I don't even talk about relationships, because my perspective on relationships is a lot different than a lot of people.
But when you like your mate though, Loud, I'm
Okay,
gonna
it doesn't matter if you like
be
them.
honest with you. I'm a faithful person. If like when you like your mate, it's certain things that you ain't like. It's certain respect you gonna have for them. Now I can be honest with you. When you don't like your mate, you can love them, but when you don't genuinely like them, yeah, you can cheat on them. You can do whatever because.
Do you think you can love a person or be in love with a person and still cheat on them though? I just don't know if that's possible. I don't think that's an oxymoron to me. Because if you love a
It
person
is.
and if you're in love with a person, you obviously going to care about how they feel. If you hurt their feelings, and if you cheat on
Man,
them,
do you
their
like
feelings
them,
are
though?
going to be hurt.
Cause it's a lot of folks out here that I love certain people, but it's a lot of them I don't like.
But like you, I'm gonna get back to what Lad was just saying, right? Because I'm a man and I know how it is. If you sitting here talking to me like, this is my sister. I ain't trying to mess with my sister, right? She can talk to me about anything. You know what I'm saying? But you come telling me all your problems and this and that. You tell me what's going on. I'm like, yeah. I'm stroking everything for you. I ain't going to hit. I'm trying to hit. I'm not just trying to talk to you to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how it is. That's his goal.
Yeah.
It's going to hit. If this is a mother he's
Especially
attracted to,
especially
she
he
may
didn't
not
hit
be
before
attracted to
and
him.
he's your friend now.
Yeah,
See,
she may not be
Wait, what
attracted
you
to
say?
him.
I said, especially if he's hit before and he's your friend now.
Oh, that you can't be no
see,
friend. You
I'm
can't-
not
that don't
friends
go
with
right.
nobody ever
You
seen
can't-
me
You
naked.
can't hit.
Hell
You can't
no.
hit and talking about that.
Now,
my
I done
brother.
met a lot of people down here in this basement. Donna done interviewed a lot of people down here. They say, "Oh yeah, we still friends with my ex, or I still friends with
I
my."
don't even
A
play
lot,
that.
and we talking about hundreds of people
No,
that
I'm
she done
saying-
interviewed down here that says that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can be friends. You can be cool.
Yeah.
Man,
But
we
you can't-
cordial, we cool,
Because
but
you
yeah,
can't be
my
like,
friend.
you can't be like my best partner.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
like, that's
saying?
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Doing all that now, man, because your goal
I
is
think even cordial is a little bit over the line.
When I say
Really?
cordial, that's if I,
I
see
mean,
you out
because
in public.
my thing is,
I
why
ain't gonna punch you in the eye. Like, that's what I look at.
why does a relationship always have to end bad? Like, why
does
does a relationship always have to end out bad too?
It don't necessarily
You
have
know
to
what I'm
end,
saying?
it don't
So-
have to end bad, but
Yeah.
at a certain point, to me, now these are all my opinions. To a
Right.
certain point, to me, you have to cut that relationship off because if you keep reaching back, talking to him, and being friends with him, I'm a man. If you keep calling me and talking to me, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that eventually.
right. You know,
Because I already
You
got
feel
it
like you
once.
still got a chance.
Right, I already
Okay,
got
I
it
know, you
once.
probably right.
It's just like one of my older cousins told me back in the day. He was like, when him and his baby mama broke up, they broke up. He stopped having sex with her. Period. He not have sex with her no more. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had sex in 30, 40 years, they say.
Right.
Because they stopped it after they broke up or whatever. So I feel like if you're gonna continue to have sex with that person, you still gonna be able to just move on in with it. You know what I mean? He gonna be
Yeah,
then
of
the
course.
cat, and then the man, he don't give a damn about you talking about. He trying to get off. So what he doing? What he gonna do is keep sliding through, cause he can slide through.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
absolutely agree, and
He
I
gonna
don't
slide
blame
through.
him.
Yeah,
And I don't blame him.
yeah.
Like, the thing about it is, once you lock in with somebody, a lot of times that I think that's the part that kind of make it so hard for people to kind of move around or move on because they ain't trying to find nobody. Like, most women don't like to start back over again trying to find nobody to sleep with and trust. Yeah, like you ain't really trying to do
It
that.
is exhausting.
Yeah.
And that's my thing too. And I'm gonna speak on that because I just told Chris earlier. I was in a relationship for 11 years, and Chris was friends with him as well. When I tell you this nigga was loyal to the soul, when I tell you loyal to the soul, I've been there, I've done this shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, when you get that motherfucker that's loyal to the soul,
Okay.
you gotta goddamn let's go there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta goddamn respect that. So let's
call
call
in.
let's
See
see
what's
something
going
quick.
Hey, the Real Louder Podcast. What's going on?
I had to chime in right quick. I have to chime in. All right, so look, check the move. Now, it's cool. It all depends on how it ends for y'all to end up being cool or how y'all gonna go along or whatever with the case. Sometimes it be like, sometimes y'all shouldn't have even been, some people shouldn't even been in a relationship. Y'all should have just remained friends.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when you cross that line, once you cross that line, it ain't no going back. If that makes sense. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So it does
Okay,
make
so-
sense. So let me say this
Okay,
real quick. It does make sense. So let me tell you something. My younger sister, I don't know if she listened or not.
Right.
I schooled her that guess what? You cannot make a fuck thing a relationship because it's clearly
Okay.
it's meant for you to goddamn be with this nigga, y'all fucking this, that, you know what I'm saying, and leave that shit alone. It's not
Right,
meant for
right,
you
right.
to be in a relationship with him. I schooled her long ago. So you can't force these things if it's that thing. You can't force
Right.
somebody because that's not their thing. Don't do that. And you got to read the signs early on. If this nigga or if this female is truly there for those reasons, you gotta, halt. You gotta halt at them goddamn red flags. It is what
Right,
it
I
is.
get it.
I told her long ago, and guess what? The thing for me, I grew up around a lot of guys, and I tell Chris this all the time. I grew up at Harbor with nothing but brothers. Me personally, I didn't have like blood brothers, but I had brothers at Harbor.
Right.
So I heard the dialect, and I heard them saying these certain things and stuff. So they was like, "Oh, these bitches get on my nerve. They always hanging around." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wish these bitches goddamn leave after we fuck and shit like that. So I'm listening to all this shit or whatever.
Damn.
So I told
Right.
my sister, I said, "Hey, when you goddamn finished fucking this nigga, I say
up
get
out
your
of
ass
there.
up out of there, out of there. Even if you ain't got nothing to do, even if you ain't got nothing to do, get your ass up out of there. So when she end up leaving up out of there, so nigga was like, oh, you gotta leave so soon? Yeah, motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying. So now,
so you
this
telling
where we
me?
at.
So you telling me you gonna treat me like I'm the squeeze? You gonna get in there and get out of there on me? Ain't no what hell no. You gonna sit your ass right here. You gonna sit your ass right here while I play the game. If I had to make a play or two, you gonna have to sit right here and look pretty. You even treat me like I'm the squeeze. So I'm gonna hit you up later on your lip outside. Hell no.
Yeah. But wait a minute, you see how that shit came back? You see how that shit came back? Because I said that shit. That shit wasn't on you. No, that shit came back because I said that. So when niggas do it, it's cool. But when I school my sister and telling her how this shit roll, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got a problem with it.
I'm on real.
Nah, that shit go both ways. Oh no, sir. That shit go both ways.
So you think I'm just a piece of meat? I have standards, young lady. I have standards. Ain't no way. But on another note too, I'm gonna tell you something. As we get older and the more that we become adults, you realize that sometimes that fucking can punish a very dope friendship sometimes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'd be like some people should just stay friends. Like you know what I mean? It would have been better off. Like
I believe that.
The relationship situation was way worse than the
I believe
friendship.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Every relationship ain't meant to be explored romantically, and that's the thing that a lot of. So that's where the confusion come in sometimes. Like that's why it's super important to be intentional from the beginning. If that makes sense, like you tell a person, if all you want to do is sleep with me, please tell me that, cause that might be
y'all
all
say
I
that
need.
shit. Y'all say that shit then as soon as a nigga asks for some coochie. Who you think I am?
But you ain't got no business asking though, bro. You don't ask. You don't
ask. Right now, all that old. Just tell me what it is off the rip.
Man, we
grown.
grown.
As soon as a nigga say something like that, man, nigga give his ass blocked. Y'all kill me with that. Yeah,
Tell me your intentions, and I'll tell you if I'm with that right now or not. I'll tell you if that's what's going on.
It ain't no polite or respectful way to ask for no coochie.
That's what I'm saying. You won't have to ask if you intentional up front. If I know what I'm showing up for.
As soon as the nigga say that, his ass gonna get saved on a weirdo.
Let me tell you something. It only get weird. It only get weird when you make it weird. Let me tell you something. If you meet a woman at the mall, right? We know that for women that naturally what attracted you to this woman most times is how she look, right? So it's
a nigga ain't hollering at no girl he ain't finna hit.
Right, I'm trying to hit.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're intentional, you meet her, and just being honest with you, y'all have one or two conversations. You might even see she ain't even worth knocking off. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I get it.
As grown people, when you are intentional, you tell her, you like, look, baby, look, straight up, I ain't really looking for nothing like that. We can kick it though, man. Take that woman on a date and knock her damn Sonic coins through the roof, cause she know what she's signing up for. Man.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is the studies showed it. It's a
man, y'all, you would be surprised
how we feel about
doing that.
You would be surprised.
Do you tell men the whole truth? Or tell the truth.
The one started with this shit early on. Y'all don't even know.
That's just like pulling up on the police saying, yeah.
What you mean depends?
But you're worried about how you're gonna look and how something's gonna make you feel based on what a woman said.
Hold on, you said depends, so why can't depend with us then?
He even just said it.
You said depends, so why can't it depend with me?
I didn't say it could depend on you. I'm saying.
So look, how you say it though? What you supposed to say?
Listen to the caller. What he say? What he say?
So how you supposed to word it though? How you supposed to word? You supposed to say, damn, babe, I'm very physically attracted to you.
No, you don't bring up sex or none of that, man. What you vibe? When you have a conversation, first of all, motherfucker be trying to have situations through text. No, pick up the phone and call her. You just met her. You can't you can't get to know her through text. Pick up the phone and call her.
Pick up the phone and call
Let me
her.
give you a perfect example. I met a dude at Quick Trip. This is no lie. Last week, right?
Right.
The what I liked and admired about Home picked up the phone and called.
Yeah,
And he-
that's
and just straight up.
It's hard for me to do that.
No, you pick up the phone and call because I'm telling you, you'll get a chance to read her energy and everything through a phone call. You and that way, and you tell her what your intentions are. If you don't want no girlfriend, you let her know that. That ain't what I'm here for. Cause we look at all y'all like that's all y'all wanted, some sex.
That shit be it be all good until y'all give y'all stroke y'all ego phase, or y'all give a nigga y'all number just for him to call so you can ignore him.
Well, I mean, I can be honest. If you got game, like just being honest with you, the average woman worth it. You got to have some game. Like you can't just be, you can't be acting weird. That's why you get labeled as a weirdo. You can't be acting weird and acting like you don't know how to talk to a woman. If you from Atlanta, cause most Atlanta men know how to talk to women.
Yeah, that ain't no, that ain't no issue with us. You got to give a gas.
Exactly. So you don't bring up sex or nothing. You just tell her what the intentions are. Once she know that you ain't looking for nobody, she might not be looking for nobody either. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all might be on the same wavelength, but you won't know that if you go in from the gusto line. Yeah, baby, I want a house on the hill with you and all that old shit. That
like my man was just saying, like he said, like Moolah said, when you tell the truth, they don't want to hear it. A lie thing you know.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all keep attracting who y'all attracting.
A lie is more entertaining. So you know what I'm saying? They want to she said you want to take you on a goddamn the worldwide trips and all of those shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't take all that, man.
We know it don't take all that.
This thing so broad. This thing is crazy.
Hey,
it don't take all that.
You know, I'm gonna say this, and I know I might get crucified for it.
And yeah, go ahead. Turn up the volume.
One thing, I'm gonna just be real with you. When God created a woman, He created one confusing, beautiful, what they call that shit, non-accountability holding creature.
You heard about some of them.
Y'all confused us because y'all give a nigga y'all number just to stroke y'all ego.
We want to live through it, man. We can't reject you and you come hit our car or put us in the headlock or anything. Like we done seen men get rejected and the woman get shot through a window. Like we gonna give you. That's the thing that y'all have to understand. What we both living in a world under.
No. Y'all done see what y'all seen was a woman got them be feeling herself a little too much and try to belittle the man. Now, if a woman decline you respectfully, they going on about they did. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you think. That's what you think. That's why you got to pick the phone up and actually call. If a woman give you her number, actually call her. Cause she'll know if she'll ever talk to you again.
So listen. So hey, if y'all women talking to y'all women, my bad, bro. But if you give a man, if you give a man your number, bro, we got somebody else calling. What's your name, bro? Appreciate you calling in, bro.
I'm D.
Okay, Key. All right.
D. That's D.
Call back, D.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. If a woman, y'all women, if y'all giving the man y'all number, what's y'all expectation of that then?
Man, nothing.
Nothing?
Absolutely fucking nothing. We just trying to live till the next nigga get our number.
What the fuck?
You got to understand something. When a man approach you,
if you give a man your number, what's your expectation? If the man asks you for your number,
I don't have no expectation. Not from the beginning.
If the man asks you for your number, I'm just saying.
Not from the beginning.
If you ask
I don't
me
have none.
If you got it, if you give this man your number,
real.
if
I expect you to call.
I expect you to call. I expect you to goddamn show up.
That.
Yeah.
Because you asked me. I didn't approach you. You asked me. So from here on out, I'm not finna call you. I'm not finna text you. No, none of that. Because you reached out to me. I'm not finna
You
do
know.
that.
Let me get to some of these comments. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
Okay,
just
go ahead.
rolling off.
Okay, let's go. Let's
Y'all
go.
ain't paying
Yo.
Okay, let's go.
Hold on.
Shannon
We got
came in.
somebody else snuck in the building.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
let's
man, you know what I
introduce,
mean? The
let's
West
go.
Side Playboy in the building, man.
Dang.
Mr. Wealth and Success, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, shining like new money now.
Hey, that man all the Vaseline today.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely,
go,
man.
man.
Listen, man. Hey, no, you know what it
I know
was.
Shea
Hey,
Butter
listen,
when
I
I
want to
see it.
apologize to everybody for me being tardy. You know, man, I was, at Rose with Donald Trump, man, and he was just talking, man. You know what I mean? I was trying to tell him. I
He
had
ain't
to,
talking about that.
yeah, you know what I mean? We were talking about some economic development for
Okay.
for our people, man,
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, man, he had me over for, you know what I mean? So I do apologize.
Hey, make it sound good like you should.
That's right.
But yeah, man, let's crank this thing going up.
Comments talking about.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
for sure.
Some of them are old, so I'm not gonna talk about those. Shan says, "Lame ain't bad if you have had enough of the street shit." Lady Round Love says, "All men take rejection seriously different."
And you don't never know. So, yeah, sir. You say you want my number? Shit, me.
Man,
I
you
mean, I
give a
got
nigga- I'm saying if you give a
And Slick says, "Shannon got Baypole all Baypole vibes." There's a lot more comments, but it's just too many.
Hey man, you know what I mean? I got this African shea butter, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was
Hey,
gifted. It was
check this out,
gifted. It was gifted. You feel me? So I had to go ahead and you know what I mean? Put it on.
You found it in the armrest. You said, "Damn, I put this shit on." And you been supposed to have it on. I just fuck with my bro. Look, man. Nah, seriously though.
I
Seriously.
need to bring it.
Seriously, I need something for my ankle. Listen, seriously though, if a woman give the man her number though, and she don't want to call, why get him wrong number then?
No, what I'm saying is it doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter if he call. If he call, that actually lets me know if I ever kind of like give him a chance from a conversation. Not from no texting and all that. I got to have an actual conversation because a lot of these dudes is dumb as a box of rocks, and they ain't finna get on my nerve.
No more shots.
No more shots.
You ain't paying attention. This nigga here.
Hey, listen,
What he doing on his phone?
He ain't paying attention.
So Shannon, we know we had been talking about accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability.
So where he going after this?
Let me get my brother Shannon his response to accountability.
Okay, what the context of it? Let me. What
When
we
you're in a
on?
relationship, what's
Right.
we got a caller.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, the Real Elder Podcast, what's going on?
Hey man, who
I got one last thing to ask the young lady. One last thing. Okay, cool. So, all right, hold on. We're gonna say. I'm gonna say just two things right here. Okay, boom. Now, like I said, it's a way to do it. Now, sometimes you women be feeling yourself a little too much. Y'all try to belittle the man to make him feel as if, nigga, you ain't even on my level. Like, nigga, I wouldn't dare fuck with a nigga like you. You know what I'm saying? That's what brings on the friction with a lot of men because of how y'all go about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like rejection is a part of hollering at people. So if a nigga grown, he'll understand that, okay, if she already seen somebody, she locked in or whatever the case is, okay, cool. Nigga respect that, but it's how y'all go about it sometimes. Like, that make a nigga feel some kind of way when you got, hey, how you doing, beautiful? You know, everything going on with you, babe. How you doing? I like to get, and you hit a nigga. Like, what do you think a nigga's supposed to say after that?
It just depends. You don't know what that lady's going through or what she got going on for real. The whole
Know what I'm
point.
saying? Okay. Now, okay, I'm glad you said that. Now, this the deal. Why do y'all women do things to men that y'all wouldn't want a woman to do to y'all son or y'all brother or somebody?
Oh, I don't. I've always considered my kids when it came to dealing with
You get what I'm saying? Like,
mates, so.
now, if it was the other way around and a woman would disrespect your son or one of your close brothers, how would you feel about it?
But it ain't disrespect though. Like, you gotta understand, it's a difference, if the lady came up to you and said something out the way to you. This lady didn't even know you existed. You said something to her. So you can't get mad at how she respond. However she respond, you gotta just walk away from her or keep it pushing. So
hold on. So look, okay,
it ain't about no disrespect. That lady didn't even know you liked her. She didn't even know you were there.
Okay, so did y'all see the video of the girl where she was like, A bitch can't even sit down outside the club because niggas like this be walking up speaking. She just went to call the man all kind of names.
Who she
So did y'all see that video?
That let that man know that she wasn't for him. That's just who she is. You can't get mad at nobody for who they are. You move out their damn way if that ain't what you want to deal with. Another man, you looking at it one way, and another man looking at it like it's a challenge. Like, I can get you, and and they handle it different. So that's what I'm saying. And for most women, if just being honest with you, if you have a conversation with them, if you, it don't even have to be no long conversation, but if you have a conversation with them, you know if you want to call them again, she might not even meet what you want.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, it's a double standard due to the fact that, okay, boom, I come off respectful, you come off disrespectful after I be respectful.
Just because you respect me don't mean I got to respect you. Like, that's not how it go. That's you expecting yourself out of somebody. What Irma was just talking about. You can't do that.
So when I come back disrespectful, I'm the wrong person all of a sudden though.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, if this woman came up to you and just immediately started disrespecting you, don't know you from a can of paint, whatever, that's different. But if you go to this woman and you bother her, you can't get mad at how she respond. Like you that's what I'm saying. But the mere fact that most men do, women just a lot of times just say, I'm gonna get a nigga my number.
Because we don't want to be cussed out of this.
Exactly.
So
No, see what y'all going back to the whole cuss out. We talking about if I come to you in a respectful, grown adult manner. Hey, how you doing? How you day? This and that. I ain't said nothing. I don't know you. You don't know me, or whatever. But I come to you in respectful. But you in return blatantly disrespect me by me being respectful.
Well, you got
to move around.
You just gotta walk away.
You can't get mad.
So I think okay. So y'all feel like
that type of behavior, but that's not for you.
Exactly. That woman could be traumatized. She might be ready to box. Like she might box her man.
You don't know.
She don't want that respect. But what hell you talking about respect? I don't want that.
Okay, so fellas, what y'all fellas say about that though?
He said, what y'all fellas say?
Let's switch.
Yeah. Hey.
So listen, I just want to do
People
one.
are asking too, Chris. What?
Like
Define accountability.
real quick, let me do one thing, and I'm on and off it for a PSA today.
What's up?
So the guys that are and females, it's not just about the guys, it's the guys and the females. If you are in a marriage, if you are in a relation or committed relationships, stay your ass out the motherfucking dating pool, because you are the niggas. You are the niggas that make that pool cloudy. You make it pissy. You make it shitty. The whole nine. Because y'all ass don't have no business even being in that motherfucker, because it's a temporary thing. Because like, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with her. She getting on my nerve type shit. Because you getting on my nerve type shit or whatever. So now you jump into this shit.
How we gonna know if we want that new car?
Wait a minute though. Let me go here. Let me go here. I got it. So let me go here. If you say that shit, like for me, marriage, the people that's in marriage and committed relationships, they jump into this thing in a dating pool because me and my wife not sleeping in the same room. We're not doing this thing and this stuff. And it's a temporary stuff. Maybe y'all probably can work out. I don't even know. But you dive your fucking ass into this dating pool. So now you brought your ass into this shit with goddamn people that really want to find true love and companionship. But your ass done clouded this shit up with your fucking ass on this bullshit.
See, that's
I need to know. I need to goddamn know. But listen, leave that pool, and you know what brought this shit to mind? They got their big ass plugs when he said. Let me tell you what this nigga said. He said, hold on 1 second. When he said, big X the plug. When he said, You goddamn out here in this goddamn pool. No, it's more fish in the ocean, but you still swimming in the pool. A lot of us are in this pool. It's a fucking ocean. Y'all in this pool though with this crab ass shit. These niggas that
See that way.
I don't want to be in the pool.
See that way.
I don't want to be in this goddamn pool.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
It's putting fish in the ocean. I don't want to be
Let me tell
there.
you something
No.
that's gonna fuck y'all mind up. You know why y'all in that pool? Because that's the pool and type people that y'all like. A lot of times y'all be in the same pool of people that y'all attracted to. That's what generally happens.
But Lamb, that's how.
That's
her version.
You get what I'm saying? Those fools be the pools.
That's
and
her
y'all
version.
be
always
yourself.
told now.
Hold on, Lamb. That's her version.
But this my truth though.
Dog, hands.
This is my
saying,
truth.
though.
Hold on,
Listen, this
her
my
version
truth,
where clout the pool
though.
for men. What clout the pool is down low niggas where clout the pool for us.
Right.
That clout the
We
pool for her.
find, we find
For
two.
us.
Cloud the pool for me.
For men, what clout the
Absolutely.
pool is the down low niggas
You
who
have
fucking
no
straight
business being
women
in that
that's
pool.
endangering us
Yeah.
for fucking
Why
with
the
straight
fuck are
women.
you in that pool
clout
with
I
a
was
clouded
feeling.
piece of shit and your ass in a committed ass relationship?
He
Your
said
ass
down
in a
low, man. He
marriage.
said down low.
No.
Because the average woman can't spot it. The average woman don't care if he got
No.
money. If he on the down low, she don't even care if he.
It's
and
not
that's what
even
causes
about that.
Two heterosexual men and women can't give her no transmitted disease. If neither one of us is cheating, we cannot spread a transmitted disease. That shit come from the down low men, and the women mess with down low men. Yes, it does. Two heterosexual men and women can't give each other diseases. Yeah, the transfer,
That's the
yeah.
only way it's being transmitted.
No, what I'm saying is, if a woman having sex with, if a woman,
I got you.
listen, if a woman having
you
sex
the
with me,
motherfucker
Shannon, and
guy.
Chris,
Yeah.
and neither one of us messing with men, we only messing with women. We are not going to give her
That's
no
mine,
transmitted
they love that.
disease.
Women,
Women.
It
Hey,
depends
I
on-
done
it
took
depends
a
on who y'all
HIV
messing
class.
with.
No, what I'm saying is,
Listen.
if neither one of us messing with, listen, we only messing with her, and she ain't messing with no down low man, she is not going to get a transmitted disease.
From wait.
So I
She
really,
She'll get an
listen.
STI for one.
Hey, listen.
What was she
People,
did?
wait a minute. Let me get some. No, listen. Hey, mute
This
them.
shit is a track and
Now, mute them. I don't know how we got here.
I'm talking about like, I'm talking like HIV,
to the
AIDS, herpes,
to the
and all that
people,
shit I'm
to
saying.
the people.
I done took a class
You
on
can
that.
get that from anywhere.
I done
Wait a
took a
minute.
class on
To
that.
the-
Two heterosexual people can't give that. You can't give it to
Line
them.
Layla,
No.
how you know the one?
Wait a minute. To the
Lady
people.
Lana said, how you
Wait a
know?
minute. To the people up in
Lady,
two in
Alana
section
Layla,
two
how you know?
17.
It's verified.
No.
You
That's not
No.
can't get it. You can't get it.
You can't get it.
So how can you prove it then? Instead of you disagreeing, hold up. Disagree with facts then. Don't disagree because you're disagreeing. What proof you have that two heterosexual people can give each other, you know what I'm saying, a serious STD?
Okay, so
For an example,
All on
Let's
serious
just
to
say-
me.
Hold up.
Let's
The
just-
track
let's
ain't
just
STD. The
say-
track ain't called.
let's
because
just
she
say
speaking to
you
That's
just
some
met
shit with her.
Kim.
Uh-huh.
So your previous relationship, who was she with? Do you know or do
See,
you not?
see,
I'm
you
not
not
finished.
going.
Let me
See,
finish.
so
Let me
you going
finish,
into
'cause I'm
some
trying
a
to
different.
Yeah,
now,
I'm
Irma.
offended.
No, I'm not, because you can get it any kind of way. You can't say a man and a woman been together and then they get with you and then you can't get HIV.
That's not what I said. So you twisted my words. That's not what I said.
Okay, repeat what you said then.
I said if me, Shannon, and Chris having sex with Kim, right?
But damn, Kim.
I hate
say,
this.
wow.
I hate this whole bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
Everybody having sex with
Jazz
Kim, right?
and Jalen, my kids, if you listen.
We're not having sex
Like,
with no
no.
other
This is
women.
hypothetical.
We're not having sex with no other woman,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Kim not having sex with nobody else. So me, Shannon, and Chris, not messing with no men. She not having sex with no down low man to give her the disease from. All heterosexual sex. She's not gonna get a transmitted disease.
Still not true.
I'm telling you, you can't tell me how it's not though.
Baby, she'll have BV, yeast
virus.
infections, all
A
kind of.
virus.
That ain't coming from us. Though. That's coming from her.
A
Pussy.
virus.
They come from us giving it to her.
I'm trying to
Is
teach
what I'm
you
saying.
something. Because
Irma
you
said
are-
she gonna
you are-
learn you something.
A virus.
She, man, Irma
can
giving her
sleep.
opinion.
A virus sleeps. You can Google this.
Yeah.
A virus sleeps.
Mhm.
So if you've already been with Tom, Dick, and
See,
Harry.
she keep talking about what we
it
just
doesn't
talking about.
matter. It's not
we
like
not
you're a
talking about if
virgin,
we been with
so you're a
Tom, Dick, and
virgin
Harry
and then
though.
You had sex with her and she was a virgin.
But if me, Chris, and Shannon don't have
That's
no
the
previous
only
disease,
way.
how are we gonna give it to her if we don't have
It
it?
doesn't matter if you.
It does
if
matter.
you had sex with somebody else, I don't care how old you were, how young you were. A virus sleeps. So if Kim
If the
got-
virus ain't in me and Chris, how's it gonna get to her?
What do you mean? You're not even letting me finish. I said a virus sleeps. The code
is a virus. We have that in us. Herpes is a virus. HIV is a virus. It sleeps.
So at what point do you get it?
Until something wakes it up.
Okay,
Think
what
of it.
wakes it up? Hold on, what wakes it up?
Stress.
So everybody in the world that been stressed, so everybody should have it. Everybody should have it.
Okay,
Everybody walking this earth should have it. No, I'm not saying that everybody should have it though, Irma.
No, read the comment.
If you saying stress,
Google it.
everybody should have it.
Google it.
Y'all are giving hypotheticals. We talking about
Somebody say calm down.
Line lady love said, calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
talk to
Hey,
your
y'all, hey, y'all, Irma's in the
Somebody
middle
say
of
calm
They say you get it to a
down.
needle.
If you proving a point,
Calm
how stressed have you been in your life? Have you ever been stressed to the tip of your life?
If you had a traumatic event in your life, that's a certain amount of stress that can bring on anything. It can bring on cancer.
We're not talking about what it can, we're
I'm
talking
just
about what it
telling
has
you
brought
what
on.
it can bring
So
on.
every traumatic
So
experience
you
have
can be
brought on
walking
HIV and
around with
herpes.
HIV and you don't even know it.
So,
Uh-huh.
so everybody who has had a traumatic episode are on the verge of getting herpes and HIV.
I don't know. I don't know the statistics.
No, so let me.
No, man.
So what she's saying is,
I know what she's saying, but what she
No,
giving
you
as an
don't.
opinion.
Listen. If you have a virus that's been laying dormant in your body,
Everybody has that virus. Everybody
What
has that
virus?
virus.
What virus?
No, a virus. I'm saying everybody has bacteria and virus in their body. Everybody has
You know
it.
that's a difference, right? It's not the same thing. Bacteria and virus, two different things.
I said bacteria and virus. I didn't.
Give me one.
I say bacteria and virus. Everybody has bacteria and
I
virus.
so I'm okay.
Everybody has
I
bacteria and virus though.
really wish
You
it
talking
did
about
work
stress,
like
though?
that, but no.
Give me
If you have
Stress,
something
though.
laying dormant in your body, she's saying that stress can cause it to.
But Donna, everybody has that though, Donna.
What you
Everybody
mean?
has that
Everybody
Your
virus.
body might not respond like my body would.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, she giving a hypothetical. What I'm telling you is, from a scientific standpoint, heterosexual people are not spreading diseases to each other.
How do you know that? Well, your
I mean, I don't know,
what's the
but
proof?
you
Don't ask me, so I'm asking you.
I'm 48 years old. I've never had an STD.
Well, let's talk about the proof.
So no, hold up. You asking what my proof is?
I need no.
See, don't do all that. That's why we from Venus and Mars. Hold up. What statistical proof show that heterosexual can? Hold on. Okay. Okay, listen. Okay, what statistical proof that shows two heterosexual can pass STD disease?
In that line.
What?
Huh?
People pass disease between each other all the
Not
time.
two
men and women.
heterosexual people that's not sleeping
Men
around
and
with
women.
other people that has it. We're not talking about people that have it, Irma. We know
I mean,
common sense
hold on. What
is
he's
common
trying to
sense
say
is if
is-
I'm sleeping with a woman that got a disease, of course I might be unable to attract it. We talking about two people sleeping together that don't have a disease. Fuck what the virus is and the stress level. Neither one of us have a disease. We are not going to be able to pass that on if we're just sleeping with each other. We're not going to be able to pass it on.
What if the virus is already there and you just never knew it?
So every married motherfucker who faithful got the fucking
I just
disease then,
asked
Irma.
you a
Come on,
question.
Irma.
I
Let's
just
just be
asked you a
honest, though.
question. I didn't say about nobody
Everybody
else.
has
But
the
what you're
virus in
saying
their
is not
body,
making
Irma.
sense.
And what you're saying is? So you saying people that are faithful to each other are still able to pass it on?
What I'm saying can be proven. What you're saying cannot.
So people who are faithful are able to pass the disease on to each other.
If they're not faithful.
So
And
you
if they
say- so
faithful,
you
they
say-
Y'all done,
they
hey,
have
hold on. What the hell we done? What the hell? Listen, hey, listen. We gonna always disagree because nobody knows every goddamn thing. But the thing is, in fact, what he was trying to say was that if two people having sex, they won't be able to change. They won't be able to spread that.
Yeah, fuck who they slept with 10 years ago. We talking about right now.
Yeah,
Two
they
people
won't be
sleep
able
with
to spread.
each other,
They
and neither one of them have no disease to this day.
Yeah.
How are they gonna give
You
each
can
other
contract
disease
something
though?
10 years ago.
Hey, well, listen up.
But
Come on,
we're not
we
talking about that.
got
We're
to
not
push
arguing
forward.
that.
We got to push forward. Listen, we got to
Nobody's
push.
arguing
We're
that.
gonna agree to disagree so we can move on.
Nobody's arguing
It's a
that.
statement about the people that are watching in, tuning in.
Yeah.
You know.
So look. So we're gonna keep it going.
Can you see the comments?
Not
Pow,
really.
pow, pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow. Hey, you got to hit that.
Yeah.
Somebody said they need a blunt right about now.
Exactly. So,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Hey, look. But listen. But one thing about we're gonna always agree and disagree on things. But okay. So now, so I guess we're gonna say that what we was talking about expectations in a relationship. So, but I want to go back to what I was saying one more time, y'all, about the number. Because you give your number out to a person, and you're expecting that person to call you. You got to be a reason you gave them your number. Y'all just say y'all just give y'all number out willy-nilly?
Yeah, sometimes just depend on the situation, especially if I'm in a hurry.
If your nigga attracted to you,
What you mean in a hurry?
What the
Like,
fuck?
if I'm
Y'all
looking
acting
at
like
what
y'all
I'm
need
doing.
y'all need goddamn
Nah, you
politically
ain't-
correct
You
answer.
ain't giving your number out to nobody you're not attracted to.
You're right. That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
said, what you mean
It
in a
depends.
hurry?
So like if I'm literally, it just depends. Just being honest with you, just because you give your number to somebody don't mean you gonna answer.
I ain't
That
say that
don't mean you
answer.
gon' that don't mean that,
But
that
why
means
even
nothing.
invite that
It
energy?
just
Why
be
even invite the
real.
energy of somebody calling your phone
I'm
that you don't even
inviting
want
the
to answer?
energy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that man existed. That
So why
man
you ain't-
approached
so
me.
keep pushing,
Yo,
you ain't
I'm
gotta-
inviting
Oh.
the energy.
Yeah, because you gave me your number.
If you gave your number and he
Nah.
calls you, but
Right.
you don't feel like talking to him,
Why
give
did
him
you
a
even
number?
do it in the first place?
Let me tell you something.
Well, I'm just saying he might not. You know, nigga might not, but
I don't. If I give a man my number, I don't
agree.
have the expectation that he's gonna do anything with my number.
Yeah.
Nothing. If he do, I can see if that's somebody that I want to deal with. But if he don't, I wouldn't care.
I'm not saying you care, but I'm saying if you giving your number out, genuinely giving your number to a guy, you see the guy, you think he attracted you, you trying to get the number, get to know the nigga.
You
It ain't
talk-
like you
you
just talking
talking-
about,
you
you just
talking
pay your
to-
number, oh, get out my way, I ain't got time, give a number. No,
It's
you
an
trying.
art into turning guys down.
Man.
Sometimes you got to do that, depending on the situation. You
That's
in,
what
though.
I'm. That's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
you got to do it though.
Sometimes
I
it's
tell women
not
all the
even
time, you
worth
better
it.
But
learn
that's
the
why
art
you
of
have
turning
Google
guys
Voice
down.
numbers. That's why it's different situations where you
Something
ain't
like
got to
that.
give somebody your personal number. If that's the case, if you feel that way,
Bro, I don't
like
have-
if you a
I
woman
done
that
had
that
the
rock
same
with
number
that type
for
of
20
energy,
years. I don't give a damn about
Wait a
giving my
minute.
number out.
Hey,
do
look,
that.
look, man, we got a question right here. She said I done asked this damn question 5 times. All pussy is the same.
Hell no.
We all know
It's
it.
all
No.
pussy is the same.
All pussy
They
is
should
not
ask
the
all the-
same.
Hell no.
Is
it
all
ain't.
dick the same?
No. You know what I'm saying? We both definitely
It's a
know
lot in common with men and
all
women.
pussy
Nothing,
same.
all
That
of it
was
is
the
vice
question.
versa.
It's all-
That's it. If all
No,
pussy fight, that was
no,
the
that's
question.
the answer. We ain't
That's
got to do
the
nothing
answer,
else. No.
Shannon, have you ever got a number from a girl and you call she ain't answer? Yeah. Have you ever got a number from a girl?
Right, hell yeah. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm
though,
saying, though,
girls,
'cause
girls,
she-
we all done been that
She
way.
was trying to. She
Yeah.
was
No,
just
no,
trying
no,
to.
no,
I'm
no.
talking about,
She was
I'm
just
talking
trying
about
to be nice.
genuinely
That's the
giving
most-
a nigga your number
Yeah.
because you think you're
Yes, that's being
attractive.
nice at the moment. She
No,
just being
hell
nice.
no.
She just being
Man,
nice.
you
Sometimes
don't
women
Answer,
just
she
being
was
nice.
just being nice. She
Man,
didn't want to hurt
no.
your feelings.
Yeah.
Like you could like.
But
Okay,
don't,
oh, they can't
but don't do me
I'm
like that though.
attracted to them.
Because, but don't do me like that. I would rather if you're not
If I
attracted to
don't
me,
know you-
I want you to tell me.
Listen.
I don't want you to
It
give me
ain't
no
about
number.
that. You got to make. Let me tell you something.
Because you don't know-
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of one thing that a lot of you guys have misconstrued. A lot of men have misconstrued. Give a woman something to like. Just because a woman give you her phone number, that don't necessarily mean that she like you. She don't even know you.
Understood.
Only thing I'm saying is how you handle her from that point on is how she'll kind of respond to you, and you'll know if she's attracted to you. We like if I met you out in public, I don't know if I like you or not.
Right.
That ain't even. I don't know.
Right. But I guess what he's saying is, if I do approach you and I ask for your number and you give it to me, then I am. If I do, you're saying to me, if I call, you're going to answer my call.
Nah, that's definitely. See, that's what I'm
So,
talking
you
about.
know,
Hell
I read
no.
up
What?
on-
That ain't no. That's not
But
what
why
that
would you
means.
even give me the number?
Yeah, but
There's
it's
no,
not.
there's no
I'm about
point
to
in
tell-
even
I'm about
doing
to
that.
tell you now. You got some women that don't want the man to, because I've read stories where women have rejected men and they go back and kill them. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what kind of person you are. We don't know rejection is not your thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know if you're going to say, well,
We
fuck
trying to
you
make
then,
it out
bitch.
alive.
You know what I'm saying? So here you go, sir. If we talk on the phone, then I know you wasn't that type of guy.
Okay,
Or,
this.
you know
Okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
All I'm saying is, okay, all that hypothetical thinking.
That ain't
And all that.
hypothetical though.
I'm
That's
saying about
not-
somebody trying to
that's
kill you
real life.
and all that kind of
That's
shit.
not-
I'm
that's
saying,
not
I'm just saying.
hypothetical. We have to protect ourselves.
What? Okay, goddamn it, then. What's the reason you give a man your number then?
We
The
just
fuck?
said it.
No, you ain't.
Yes,
Y'all
we
said all these
did.
hypothetical answers.
There's two
I'm
reasons.
saying.
Either you asked for the number, so we gave it to you. That's number one. And number two, if we don't like you, you would know that when we don't answer the phone. But we're not trying to hurt your feelings, so here you go.
Slick say the giving of the number shows interest.
Thank
Nah,
you.
it don't though.
No,
Not
you
for-
asked
Yeah,
me for the
maybe
number.
for
so
some
yeah.
Not all the
people.
time.
That's why I say women.
Maybe
that's
for
what I'm
some
saying. That's a
people,
woman who
but-
said. That's what I'm saying. Always.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
not-
saying.
That's
not
all,
for
but,
me.
okay. You
She's saying
you
that
sitting
I
at a
agree-
dope.
I
Okay,
agree with
okay.
Brother Dave.
You sitting at the bar. You
Don't
sitting at
mean she
you
interested.
sitting at a bar. You had a dope conversation with this man, He gave you all the intellect, everything you want to hear.
That's different.
That's
Listen,
totally different.
It's totally different,
Now you
right?
get to know
But
that
you still,
person
but you
is.
still can reject that nigga and still say, "I don't want to give you my number. I don't want to give
Well,
you."
then-
can't-
that's right.
But this
And
is
you
the
right.
thing. You can.
And you
But,
right.
Yeah.
But just being honest with you, if y'all vibing, you don't want to kill the mood like that. Especially the nigga that's running the tab. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to kill the mood like that. Like, it's many
She
factors
said,
to
"Nigga
it.
run the tail."
Hell
Chris,
yeah.
Chris, when you there buying all them crazy food, Chris say he gonna
Shit.
tell you no, nigga.
Hell
Keep
no,
spinning,
I'm
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying?
Keep
I'm
spinning,
gonna
But
be-
nigga.
the cutoff period, cause
For
I'm gonna have a
real.
cutoff period.
Yeah,
Bitch,
that's
you say,
it.
we
Right.
Cutoff
She
period.
say no.
That's what I'm
If she don't
saying.
give you the number,
Okay,
you
but
got a
no,
cutoff period.
yeah.
As long as she keep
Pull
talking
off.
to you,
But
Pull
as
off
long
with
as
the
you
drinks
vibing
flowing.
with, that's
Right,
what
the
I'm
drinks
saying. So
flowing.
why would I
That's
stop
why she ain't gonna
that?
stop the drinks flowing, nigga.
It's a 2-drink minimum, like the club. Hey, time out.
And that's perfectly fine. The average
Two
woman,
drink
the
minimum.
average woman don't go out for a man to do nothing for them. They went out because they had money in their own pocket.
Yeah,
my nigga.
the average woman, but these motherfuckers been doing shit since.
Bro, we all done
time.
been confused, but we thought we go goddamn get with a woman. We call her, she don't answer. We all done been.
Yeah, I'm saying beginning of time, women got to go to motherfucker. Women go to the club and goddamn before 10, whatever the ladies in free before 11,
And
they got that
supposed to.
motherfucker and they get you saying.
Let me tell you something. That's one of the best gimmicks club owners ever did, because guess what? You tell women to be there, you know what follow women?
Men, yeah, for sure.
Men.
Yeah.
So you you give them something. You let me in before 10, cause I want to be there before 10 anyway, cause I'm gonna get sleepy by 11. You feel me? Like, so it's a method to the madness. The only thing I'm saying to you is, as far as expectations, if a woman gives you her phone number, like, you can't be like, oh, she must like it. Like, don't be like that. Reach out.
I ain't saying being gullible
Okay,
like that.
so you say that,
I'm
right?
not
You say that, but
saying
listen, you
being
say that.
gullible.
But see,
I'm
this just comes
saying,
into play with
don't
just
set up expectations
people having
for her.
entitlement. Like, you know, women have certain entitlements or certain things that they expect from men. Men can't have that. You see what I'm saying? If we
Sir,
try to have that,
men
then
better have that. Men better have that.
okay. So if a man feel like, don't give me your number if you not, don't have me on the hook.
Listen,
Cause
what-
get what,
only
I may
thing
go
I'm
home in my car be like, damn, this kind of like this girl, man. You know what I mean? Like, she was alright, she was cool, man. She looked real. You know what I'm saying? Then that boom, I'm dialing your number. You don't pick up now. I'm disappointed. Why put that emotion on me?
But
That's selfish.
but why are you disappointed about a woman you just met?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
I'm just saying, but
Because
what I'm
you
saying-
don't know nobody till you meet them.
What I'm saying is,
But you should be disappointed about
See,
somebody
that's what I'm
just
saying.
met.
Men- because we are hunters. Men are hunters. You see what I'm saying? This is what we do. We hunt.
but listen, just because you like a woman don't mean she got to like you back.
Yeah, I feel that. But what I'm just saying is, the common, it's just courtesy. It's just a common. I mean, I feel like if I don't like you, I ain't finna give you my number. I'm not finna even deal with all that.
Right.
Nah, baby, I'm straight.
If I ain't trying to
Baby,
holler, I ain't
baby
trying
girl,
to
I'm
holler.
good.
It
I don't
doesn't
need
work
that
like that for
shit.
women, though.
So let me go
You
back
know.
to this whole thing of the 80-20 rule, because that's a real shit. So you go out here and you have these guys or you have these females and stuff like that. So it's this thing. It's this fucking thing. But you got that 20% of them. So that 20% is like, oh my God, we vibing, we having fun, we doing this thing or whatever. You fuck around and that bitch release him or that nigga release her, and you end up getting that 80, you like, oh my God.
Right.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, because now you getting how she really live
Yep.
or how he really live
Mhm.
or these things and this stuff. You gotta be motherfucking careful
Yep.
on how you move on that 80-20 stuff, because it looks different because they address it up in that 20%.
You dealing
make
with
it
them in
seem like-
moderation.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
20%.
That 20%,
you
you
dealing with them in
gotta
moderation.
dress it up, because I only see
Yeah,
20%.
that's right.
You can do that.
Right.
But if that motherfucker leave them, and then now you got them 80%,
Don't switch my
you be like,
role.
oh my
I-
God, I
I-
didn't have no clue. So now you ready to get rid of this
Yeah,
nigga that was your 20.
don't ever switch my
Y'all
role.
gotta
If
be
I- If
careful.
I meet a man and I know this is what we doing,
Right.
that's what we doing.
Mhm.
Ain't no let's see where this go. That shit ain't going nowhere but what we doing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
You
saying?
gotta be
Like if
careful.
we just hooking up, never be my nigga. Like for what? What, like, no, you opted into what we were doing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like when you deal with people in moderation, man, you don't really know them like that. That's why I say do not switch a person's role. a person ain't trying, they don't be wanting to
You
sign
dealing
up for
with their
that.
representative.
But what
Yeah.
I what
And
but
let me
what
tell you
I
something,
wanted
that's why I can
though.
start over so often.
Yeah.
I'm alright with your representative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can start over again, cause I ain't making no noise in the bedroom like
listen.
that. So yeah, I'm gonna
But
keep
listen,
starting over.
but listen,
Let's keep dating.
what I do want though, I wanted to get back to like genuine stuff. I wanted to be like
Oh, these
dating.
folks too
I
damaged now.
wanted to
Shit,
be
me.
like dating. I wanted to
Folks
be like the
damaged.
courting shit.
So
Cause us OGs can bring it back. I
Well, you
wanted
know,
to
you better
be.
get somebody your age.
Wait a minute though.
These folks
And
damaged
that
at this
too.
point.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be where when you goddamn pull up or they pull up, it's butterflies in your stomach. Cause oh my god, this thing. You know what I'm
How many times you ever
saying?
had
But
butterflies?
not on the expectation of like I'm finna go into the steakhouse. I'm finna do this and that.
Yeah.
Like no, like I just literally have butterflies because I don't know what to say to him. Like it's this virgin type shit. You
But
know
that's
what I'm saying?
that's
That
an
shit
inner
is
feeling though.
gone.
That ain't nothing that comes from another person. That's something that comes from within inside you though.
That you feel about
Yeah,
that.
that you feel about this person. Like
Yeah.
and that ain't sometimes ain't got nothing to do with that other person. That's just how you feel.
And how
see what
you
I'm saying?
internalizing this other person, like even if you have butterflies and you feel like this is the person for you, just being honest with you, like what we are in our age, these folks is damaged. They
Yeah.
damaged, and a lot of people.
Well, no,
are
you can't go because that's pessimistic. You can't.
Let me just say this: people are damaged in all kind of ways. What I'm saying is, once you see people downplay how people react to cheating and how people respond to certain negative things that they have encountered with previous
Most
mates,
definitely.
right? People downplay that shit, my nigga. That shit is damaging.
Very.
I don't give a fuck how you
Very.
like, and you can say, yeah, I'm healing and I'm over it and da 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 da. But man, the person you dealing with do one thing that reminds you of what the other motherfucker did. That shit come right back.
Yeah.
It's curtains.
And that's what I'm saying. So when I say damage, it ain't in no just no negative or bad way. It's just that people are damaged to the point where I can be honest with you, that genuine shit went out the door in our 20s. I
There's
don't-
a
I
comment
don't-
say,
I don't know, man.
I'm Slum Beautiful says people are traumatized and triggered.
Yeah.
Traumatized and triggered.
Yeah, traumatized.
I
and
think a lot of
triggered.
people are
get that.
traumatized. As a
Yeah.
person who is traumatized, like I know Miss Mixlock tells me all the time, you can't take that baggage with you, but it's not. I don't consider it taking baggage with me. I consider it protecting myself,
Right.
Because I see them signs
You
that I
use it
dealt
as a
with
shield,
before. I'm not
exactly.
going to deal with that. So I'm going to start getting ready to get rid of your ass because you starting to show signs of stuff that I dealt
That you've
with
already
previously.
dealt with. That's my whole point.
Then
of
I'm gonna
saying.
dab my ass in that
See, this
pool.
the thing, though,
Yeah.
man. But see, the only thing about this, the only thing about
Right.
this mindset is that we're creating a community of being singleness. You know what I mean? Like we're normalizing, not
you
dealing
know-
with
Right.
people.
You
Right.
know
I
why?
don't think.
Yeah.
I think because we don't want to be traumatized and hurt into our 60s and 70s. So a lot of times we put up walls and protect ourselves just out of protection for us.
But we don't even
It don't have
understand what's
anything to do with
but we don't
woman or
understand
man
what's
that we try to
the
deal
long
with.
term effect of that though.
Well, this is the thing. Singleness ain't all bad. This is like why. This is my. I think it's all about perspective
Mhm.
because, like, just being honest with you, some people okay being single. They have built their life to a way that if they meet somebody, it's cool. If they don't meet nobody, it's cool still. Like how it was when we were younger. Well, you got to meet somebody, you got to marry them. That's not the type of time, honestly, that we're on. Like we ain't on that type of time no more.
But then in the same breath though, we want to build our race. We want to do these empowermental things,
Mhm.
but then we're not community building. We're straying away from
But
the
you know
family.
what you
We're
missed in the
sacrificing
first
that
beginning,
family
Shannon?
element.
Everybody in here says that men and women are not meant to be with one person.
We're not.
So that in itself is a problem. In the beginning, if we all think
I
that
ain't
men and
never-
women
oh,
are not
oh,
well,
oh.
except for Miss
I didn't-
Mix-a-Lot,
I didn't say
everybody
that.
else said.
Because you don't expect for me to be faithful and you out here slanging like.
But that's a problem because
We're
that's
not
the
saying
mentality. of-
we're saying the core nature of men
what?
and women. We're not saying what when they get with each other. I'm saying we don't have the free reign to be kings and queens as what is true meant to be. So what I'm saying is
Men with money do.
but listen to what I'm saying, but that don't make you a king, right? and beauty don't make you a queen. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying the true nature of a man and a woman. Do you think men are created to be with one woman, and do you think women are created to be with one? No, listen, Donna, no, you're not answering the question. The core nature of a man being and a woman being. Do you think, because earlier you said that one man can't satisfy all the woman need, which I think is true, and a woman can't satisfy all the man need. So that's the true nature. That's the true core of a man and woman.
Do enough. What I'm telling you is, I'm not trying to do everything for my mate. I'm trying to be enough. It's a difference with when you see people burn out after so long of trying to satisfy their mates and stuff like that. They burn out because they're trying to do everything, baby. Do enough.
But that's still, hold on,
Yeah,
that's still
that
not
burnout
answering.
is real.
Hold on, that's still not answering the true core of us as an essence.
The true core
Do you
of
think?
us.
Hold on. Do you think that a man is born of the essence of a man to be with one woman?
I do.
Well, that's your opinion. I don't
Like,
think we are.
my thing is,
I don't think women are created to be with one man.
I don't. Let me just say this. It depends on where you are in life, and the main reason I say that is because if you at a point in your life where where you rather be financially stable versus love, because I can be honest with you, most people choose love at first. But as time progresses, you see it take way more than love to just stick
But
it
that's
out.
what I'm saying.
So-
We're saying all things being equal.
That's,
All things being, well, a man don't need a woman, and a man don't need and a woman
that's
need a
what
man.
I'm saying. So it just
She's
depends
not
on
gonna
where
put
you
up that
are,
bullshit if
where
he don't
you
want
are
one
in
woman.
life. Just
But
being
that's what I'm
honest
saying.
with
But
you.
the true essence of you don't depend on where you are in life. The true essence, the true essence is your core. Is your core. And so that's what I'm saying. It don't matter whether
it can
you.
be done.
No, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying the true essence of man and woman. Do you think we are created to just be with one person?
Like, just being honest with you, I think so.
I think we
depending on
just.
where you
I think we
at.
just.
Maybe
I think
hold
we
on,
make
hold
that
on,
shit
hold on.
work.
we all
we
had
got-
experiences with other people.
Yeah,
like,
we got a
come on.
comment. We got a
Yeah,
comment right here that says
I think we make it work.
The
But
only-
I don't think we are.
the
I
only
said
way to have a
marriage.
successful relationship is to heal before you go to get back into dating.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can heal. You can think that you've healed. You can think that you've overcome certain things, and something that your mate do
You triggered
will
you.
trigger
Trigger
you,
your past
or
back.
will make you
Yes.
be
man.
like, "Damn, I don't see
Yeah,
that
you
before."
regret.
Right.
Yeah,
But listen, but still,
Yeah.
so let me say something on the other end, and it's probably don't have nothing to do with y'all. So I was with somebody for 11 years, and he passed away. So I was forced into this thing where I had to be by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to go out and make it like it was okay, and you know what I'm saying, it's fine or whatever. But I was hurting myself even more
Yep.
because I was not dealing
That's right.
with my
With
loss
your-
of him.
Yeah.
It's a healing.
Yeah.
So in turn, I had to go back. I had to go back and sit with that ugly part of Kim and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was
That's
so
right.
like grungy and grimy.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to sit with that like, who the fuck are you now that he's gone?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I sat
That's
with
the
that
one.
motherfucker right there. So let me tell y'all
That's the
something.
part.
So let me tell y'all something. For y'all females or y'all males, don't rush the process. If you lose somebody or you out of a relationship, don't be quick to like jump into something like so soon. Like, I need you to sit with that. I need you to process it.
That's right.
I need you to start healing. Therapy the whole nine, and that way you can goddamn come into. I did not know who I was until that nigga passed away.
Yeah.
Cause it was me and him. We was here. We was there. Chris. We were all this shit. When that nigga got out of here, I said, "Who the fuck am I?" I didn't know who the fuck I was, cause he was gone.
Yeah,
So
it
let me
happens
like be
that.
like super transparent.
Mm-hmm.
I wish, like, to this day, because I am in a dating pool right now. Y'all, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I fucking wish. Let me go back. Because Chris, no, let me go back. I wish I could go back because this nigga was loyal to the soul. When you got somebody that's down for you, and goddamn, I promise you, these niggas built so different.
Yep.
So now that I'm put in this position to where I'm in this dating pool and stuff like that, I'm not like, what the fuck is this shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know what I had in this nigga.
Right.
I know what this was in this nigga. So I'm telling you bitches, I'm telling you niggas, you got some shit like, motherfuckers like lawyers to the soul. Like, I need y'all to work this shit out. Like, it's nothing that you can't work out. It's nothing that you can't like fucking work. I wish I can bring this nigga back so I can be good. Cause I don't want to be in this shit.
Exactly.
I don't want to be. I hate this dating pool. I don't want to be in this shit, y'all. But I got put into that because, you know what I'm saying? Because the nigga passed away, so now I gotta find myself. I gotta figure this shit out. This real shit. I promise y'all, if I can bring him back, because these niggas gonna never even touch the nigga 10 toes down on what the fuck he stood on.
And that's usually how it is.
And that's just what the fuck it is. I swear, if I can bring this nigga back, I would.
But the fear, let me tell you
To show
something.
these niggas like what it is.
The
Like these
fear
niggas on this
is, though.
fugazi shit. I am not here for the games, no none of that shit. I stand 10 toes down for him like he did for me. I hate it. I am even thrust back into this shit. I hate it. I hate it here, y'all. I promise you. I fucking hate it here.
I can believe it. My daddy got killed.
Because
and my mama
because
never remarried.
it's
She was like,
it's
"There
so
ain't
many
nobody
it's
like
so
my
much of
husband, man."
lies.
I'm not gonna find nobody like that.
It's so much of lies and deceptions
Yep.
and all that kind of shit like that. I hate it here. So when I tell y'all that I did have a true ass, solid ass nigga, I did. So y'all gotta help me on that, like for real, for real. If y'all got that nigga, y'all got that goddamn bitch, y'all goddamn stand 10 down. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Over here, what they saying? These girls wearing this little shit and all this stuff. You better stick that shit the fuck out with these motherfuckers. I swear for God. Like for real, for real. And I mean that, and I stand on that. And I hate to even go off of that, but that's where I'm at. Like true. Lord to the soul, that's where I'm at though.
But that's realness. And like I said, like my mama never remarried. Like she dated, and one of the men that she dated, one of the married, my mom was like, I never give up my for sure for the I don't know. Like you know, we cool, we could vibe, but no, like it was just to
That's
a certain
another
level
right
that
there.
you know that just wasn't going. But you know, the thing about it is you got to appreciate that you even had a chance to experience the love like that. And I'm gonna tell you why, because most women don't ever.
Yeah.
So if you had the chance to experience, and that goes back to now, even in this dating pool, man, appreciate the experiences these niggas give you. Don't fall on nothing. Stand on your principle and your standards and what you want to deal with. Like, and jumping, like just being honest with you, when you meet men, man, talk to these men. I'm talking about, I swear to God, a man that sit up and just keep texting me. Man, sir, sir, like I ain't finna take you serious, but you call me and you actually have a conversation. I used to get on him all the time. This nigga gonna call, and the women, he gonna call, and it made me realize like he got the right idea.
I'm having 18-hour conversation.
Exactly. Like, I seen that man have conversations all in the club, and I'm like,
Talking 18 hours. I can tune everybody out and only talk.
But you know
telling
what?
you.
But at the same time,
it's important.
But at the same time, what I do hate is that my daughter, and I hate to speak on her, my daughter, her views on guys, like she not giving no guys no time of day because she was burned one time and she is one what they say
one hit
a quitter.
I don't blame him.
So it's that
blame
part.
him.
You know what I'm saying?
We got
I don't want that for her.
We got a call.
I don't blame him. Hit it again.
Real Atlanta Podcast, what's going on?
Hey, I was calling in because I was listening to everybody, and I realized one thing about the whole panel. It's a lot of unhealed people. Like, I'm in my 40s, and I was in a relationship for 11 years, which ended. So I haven't dated in 4 years, you know, because you have to heal. And when I tried to date, everybody had a red flag. Everybody I met was a red flag because I was hurt. So I could just tell that it's a lot of unhealed people, and I just think people need to heal and be by themselves before they move on into another relationship.
I absolutely agree.
And that's why I appreciate that, because that's why I was willing to tell my truth just with everybody on this panel. Because I'm not perfect. I am still healing, and I want to be transparent because my daughter that don't even like damn near believe in love because she was burnt this one time, I want her to experience love. and somebody loving on her, and not her just say, I'm gonna be a rich auntie. No, that's not what it is. I want her to get that. I want somebody to love on my daughter. Y'all don't even realize, like, this shit goes beyond Kim and us and these things and stuff. I want my daughter, I want my grandson, I want my granddaughters, or whatever the fuck, to be okay. And them know, you know what I'm saying, they could trust a nigga if they say this and that. My daughter is not even willing. This shit is crazy out here. Like, I don't know how we end up
it's because
putting shit in some
I don't mean to
capsule
cut.
type shit. I don't know how we even do that.
It's because I think that we have, as people, we have started to accept that things are the way it is. Like, we think that it's not real love because we accept so much. Like, the young ladies now, they don't even know what love is because they're accepting what they see their mother accepted. Because if they seen us accept things, they accept things. And now it's just like broken homes from broken homes, you know? I think that we raise our daughters to get money. So some of us forget love, go for the money, and that can kind of corrupt the mind that they're not looking for love. And that's another broken home. They're having kids and no love.
So guess what? I didn't do that for my daughter. I left my husband with that was my son's father. I left him and I took both of them and moved because I want a better life for us, period. So it wasn't even about him. So when my daughter put in a card a couple of years after that and said, Mama, I appreciate you loving on us. You moved us away from that thing that disturbed our peace in the middle of the night when this man did such and such and such. To move us to this place of peace and stuff like that. Mama, I respect you for doing that. So it wasn't even about that man. It wasn't even about that, my peace with my kids. That's what I did for my peace and my kids. And I stand on that. It wasn't about that man. It wasn't about none of that. I would have took Jazz and Jayna to the goddamn moons and to the moon and the stars to make sure that we was at a place of peace. And we've been there 16 years as of today of a place of peace. And I'll do it all over again. So it's about who the fuck you are and how you goddamn capitalize on that shit. Cause everybody not able to move how the fuck they need to be able to move. You got motherfuckers to stay in that shit. I'm gonna stay there because, you know what I'm saying, she got 3 more years of school and all that. Jalen had 10 more years. I was not willing to do that because his mama wasn't happy. So if his mama wasn't happy and Jasmine mama wasn't happy, I was not willing to do that for nobody. No, I'm not willing to do that. I'm finna move them 2 motherfuckers in a place of peace so we can be happy. And that's where I'm always stand on that. That part.
Yes, that's true. You do have to do that for your kids. If there's no peace in the house, you have to move. You have to move forward and give your kids peace because this is what it's all about. I understand what you're saying, but I was just saying about people not healing before they move on into another relationship.
Even your children, have your children ever had therapy?
We appreciate the call. Thank you.
Have your children ever had therapy, Kim?
Mm-mm.
And the realness of it is, now I got young adults too, and I know what I want for my young adults.
Yeah.
But the realness of it is, we can want whatever we want, but we got to help them attract what they need.
Mm-hmm.
So and I say this from a place of love. I got 4 young adults. The same standards I hold my daughters to, I hold my son to.
Mm-hmm.
So there are just certain things that it is not going to be a double standard from respect to the people that they bring to me. I don't want to meet nobody my children deal with on a romantic level. They in their 20s. We was all, I don't know, well, I ain't going to say we was all. I was slow as hell in my 20s. I shouldn't have brought none of them niggas home. I shouldn't have had no kids with them, none of them. So that's that's something that I know my children kind of deal with. They were raised in love. And yeah, they in a generation where a lot of them wasn't. A lot of folks, a lot of these men and women are in survival mode. So it makes them use people for certain things. But if you want to get your daughter some healing and get her some therapy, allow her to express to somebody who is not biased from no standpoint, from a parental standpoint, I think it'll help out a whole lot. And I think a lot of our daughters
I
really
agree
do
with
need that.
Yeah.
And what sons too, because I even encourage my son to do it too. But they have to, because they have a lot more to deal with. You know, we didn't have social media. We didn't try
They
to
have
live
a
to the
whole
standards
lot more.
of
Yeah.
other people. How we felt about how other people felt
Yeah.
about us was totally different.
Yeah.
It's even like that now. If somebody come to my page and say something crazy to me, I can laugh at it. They gonna internalize it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they say they don't like my hair. Fuck what nobody like.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But I know for their age group, it's different. Cause it's like, damn, well now what I need to do to myself.
And here's the thing, your son, the way that my son loves me, I want him to love on
absolutely
his girl. I want him to love on my grandkids and stuff like that.
That's right.
So if you have this turmoil thing to where the son ain't got no relationship with the mother, they this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit trickles down into this whole thing.
It do.
So my son loving on me. I don't want his girl to get mad or be jealous because he got this relationship with his mama.
Let me tell you something.
You should celebrate this thing. Cause he love this motherfucker.
It just
you don't know
depends.
what they been through.
It just
You don't know
depends.
what they been through.
It just
But he love and
depends.
celebrate his mama. You know what I'm saying? So in turn, he's gonna love and celebrate you. Always go back to a nigga that don't goddamn celebrate their goddamn woman and treat their woman. Go back to how he treat his fucking mama. Go back to the root. Y'all go back. I promise you, you gonna find
I
it.
done seen some
I
men
promise
with
you, you
some
gonna find
I
it.
have seen some men with what I would consider horrible mothers that end up being great mates because they know what they don't want to deal with or want to see again.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I say
I
it's,
get
it's on both ends.
Yeah.
I heard my son disrespect a woman one day, and I know how he loved me. But I heard him disrespect a woman, and I checked him out the
Really
gate. I'm
bad.
like, nigga,
Really bad.
fuck, what the man don't. And from that day to this one, I ain't gonna say he ain't never disrespected now another one. He ain't never let me see it. You understand me? Because this is certain standards you gonna live here. You gonna be with too when it comes to the women that you deal with. You don't like her, get the fuck away from her.
But you know what? I don't want my daughter to not want to even experience or explore now because she got burnt one time. That
Man,
whole
she-
shit.
she got
when I
about
tell you,
30
when I
she
told you,
got about
when I
20
tell you
more
my, when I
times
tell
to
you my
feel that
daughter,
shit.
I know it. When I tell you my daughter is so like, I'm talking about on and off, your ass. And I don't want that for her. I want her to
She don't have an
the
attachment problem.
truthness,
Let me tell you
the
something.
rawness.
You don't want her to have an attachment problem, cause then she go to attaching herself to all kind of bullshit. You want her to be detached, and I'm gonna
But
explain
I
to
want her
you
to
why.
still see the real though, Donna.
She
want her to-
probably see it. That's why she can't attach to the motherfucker. That's why she can't do certain things with them, because she see it. You may not see it, but she probably can sense it or feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't want our children to experience no kind of trauma, no kind of hurt, no
Yeah.
kind of nothing. But get what? The realness of it is they got to feel it. You had to feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hey, I know bad you really want to see that. It seems like she ain't gonna get that type of love until she an older gentleman.
Who, my daughter?
Man, your
Yeah, you don't want her-
twenties
you don't want
is
her come
made
home
to
and-
get
come
money,
home
man.
with a
And
50-year-old in the house. I'm in love, mom.
I don't encourage my children to get in no relationship till they at least 30, and that's just being
Man,
real.
we got another call. Hold 1 second. We get ready to wrap it up. Hold on. The Real Louder Podcast. What's going on?
Yo. So I got a question.
We listening.
I'm sorry.
So I got a daughter, and for some reason, all she like to do is talk to niggas that's in jail.
They got money.
They probably ain't.
I
they
mean, yeah,
probably
she told me one of them was sending her money, but then one just got out of jail, and now she blocked the jail so the jail people can't call her, and now she's dealing with the dude that just got out of jail.
So you say your question is what now? Why she attracted to him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that situation because
How old is she?
How old is she?
31.
And what's y'all? Did you raise her like she grew up in a household with you?
31. Damn.
Did she grow up in a household
hear.
with you?
Can't hear.
I said, he said that she grew up in the household with you.
Yeah. And the thing is, so I got 2 daughters, and one of them wasn't in my life. And the other one that I'm talking about was.
Yeah, the one.
I let the one that wasn't in my life come stay with me, and she kind of poisoned the one that lives that stayed with me. And then next thing you know, she brought some dude over to the house. He said his name was El Pollo Loco. And I was like, yo, do you see that shit on Friday or something like that? It's like, he said his name was El Pollo Loco, and I was trying to be the cool dad and let him come in and watch TV. And then that night, when he was leaving, I look at her neck. She got hickeys on her neck. I didn't even catch the dude before, I didn't see it before he left. But after he left, I'm like, what the hickeys?
Yeah, bro. I think you let the cool dad go too long. Because ain't nowhere in the hell I would let somebody come in my house named Loco Poco, whatever his name is, and then sit there, and then you got some plastic on my daughter's neck. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see it. I didn't see it until after he left.
But the jail part, Dad, to be honest with you, though, nobody got more game than the dude locked up.
Locked up.
And if he got some money, and he locked up, that's double trouble because he got all the game in the world and he got some money, which is the controlling piece. Man, that's
okay, but we got to get.
I just don't want to get caught up because when the dude that sent her the money in jail, when he get out, I told her, I said, it's like taking you to Red Lobster. You think he don't want no pussy? You know what I'm saying? He didn't send you money, however much money he sent you. You think that when he get out, he don't want something?
So you are
like
talking
to
her.
Helping me out.
You are talking to her about this situation, and she's still doing what she want to do, right?
He might can't hear you, Shannon. Hey, brother, he said, are you talking to her about the situation?
Yeah, but you can't tell these girls nothing.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is that she was raised in a, I'm not gonna say strict home, but it was, you don't get rewarded for doing bad. So if you don't get to go out to the game and all that stuff, that's because you messing up. You know what I'm saying? You don't get rewarded for doing bad. So she kind of rebelled against that, and she ended up running away, and then she ended up getting kicked out at 18 years old.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then she had
y'all got a whole lot of other factors in there.
Yeah. Woo. I think we're gonna let you DM Mix a Lot Radio for we can get therapists over there to you. We ain't got the answers.
I'm just seeing if anybody went through it. Just trying to see if anybody else went through it.
But not. I mean,
don't give up. Tell them don't give up.
Tell them don't give up.
Hold on one second. I still feel like, hold on one second. Let me say something real quick. I still feel like it's somebody on this panel that has a certain something. So let him say something. Caller.
Who's that?
No.
I've been on 31 years.
I thought you were gonna say younger.
Yeah, but I'm saying, tell him that. You gotta tell that dad. I know, but you said reiterate. I know.
Yeah, inbox Misfits Radio and TV, and we'll send somebody your way that could probably try to get you guys through it. The realness of it is at 31, it's a reason why she dealing with them type men.
But guess what, brother? Listen, don't quit. Do not quit on her. Continue to talk to her. You know, and you know what I mean, just try to get a full understanding of where she's at. And you know, therapist is cool, this, that, and the third, but you talking to her as a father is the best thing for me, I think. You know, just don't give up on her. Let her experience what she need to experience. But just be there to catch her if she falls.
That's what's up. All right, appreciate y'all.
All right, bro. All right. Thank you, brother, for that in-depth
you know, man, you gotta give some good.
Yeah.
That had me holding my breath. I was like,
yeah. Hey man, we gotta get up out of here.
What's wrong with loving on a nigga in prison?
Man, we're talking about that next. We got to log out, man. We got to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, the phone call, the conversation.
We love y'all.
We got
real
ATL,
man.
I feel like it's gonna be a part 3.
Yeah. So hey, appreciate everybody for listening in, man. We up out of here, man. The Real Atlanta Podcast.
All right, see y'all later.